Hey everyone, Brian Stevenson here. Hope everyone's doing well. It has been absolutely crazy recently. August looks like it's going to be a very busy real estate month, which is fantastic. And July hasn't been slow either, so that's all great. A few things I wanted to share in case you're not already aware, and you may already be aware. Effective July 24th, there was a moratorium lifted by the provincial government when it comes to providing eviction notices to tenants for certain reasons. Now, unpaid rent and late rent, you're still not allowed to kick out tenants for, but if you're looking to have clients who want to sell their property or acquire a property that has tenants in it, you are able to provide notice to those current tenants about the purchaser's intent to use that property, and as a result give them notice for the eviction, so the 2-month notice. So just an important kind of update. I wasn't aware of it until recently, actually, so July 24th. It's been effective since then, so I may be a bit late to the game there, but I thought I'd update you. A few other things on the personal side. I recently got back from a camping trip, and it was my wife's birthday, and we planned a bit of a Survivor themed thing. It was a surprise. It went pretty well. The weather didn't cooperate fully, so I wasn't able to do the little fire making challenges and some other games that I'd planned. But we got to do enough stuff, do some tribal council things, so it was fun. Anyone who remembers the show Survivor, which is still ongoing, and it's pretty impressive. But so anyway, so that's a little update on the personal side. And then one other thing I thought I'd mention is that when it comes to refinances, particularly when you have kids and the spouse of a kid who is buying a property for their first time, oftentimes we do see parents having to be involved in those transactions from a lending perspective. Either parents are gifting those funds or they're actually appearing on title as part of the loan in the mortgage. When we get to a later stage in the kids, I'll just call them kids, ownership of the property, and they're able to qualify on their own for a refinance, what we often hear is language about, okay, we're just gonna take parents off title and we'll just refinance the property. And that's accurate to an extent, but just from a technical perspective, it is important to recognize that that is still a purchase and sale transaction, or at least an acquisition transaction, because the kids are going to be acquiring from the parents their interest. It's not just a matter of taking off, you have to actually acquire the interest as well. So whenever there is an acquisition event, the property transfer tax regime is going to come into effect. And luckily there is a lot of, or there are tools when it comes to related individuals gaining an interest from other related individuals when it comes to the use of a principal residence. So there's an exemption that would be available for kids buying, and I should say buying because there is still consideration that has to be given. Sometimes it will actually be fair market value, but amongst family it's typically just $1 as the consideration. But it's just important, I just wanted to make sure people are mindful that it is still a acquisition transaction. These parents are still disposing of an interest in property, and there shouldn't be any capital gains because they're not actually gaining anything if they're just receiving $1 nominally from the kids. But it's just a little bit more nuanced. And when it comes to my role, I can represent the kids and the lender in doing the refinance portion, but the parents actually have to receive independent legal advice because I can't represent all three parties in that transaction. If anyone wants to talk about that more in depth, please feel free to reach out. Happy to. But just a few updates for everyone today. Hope you're all doing well. If anyone has any weird stuff going on with properties or just wants to talk about anything, I'm more than happy to chat, whether that's on the legal side, business development side, or just catching up personally. Hope you have a great day. Talk soon.